Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Onion Rings, and I'm sorry I haven't been very active, guys. I know that I make these videos a lot, apologizing to you guys for not being active, and I tell you that I'm going to be active more, and yada yada yada, and then I end up not being active more again, but I just wanted to kind of talk to you guys a little bit, because some things have been going on, and I don't know, I kind of want to talk to somebody about it, and I figured, I have a YouTube channel, let me make a video about it. So I'm gonna put it in the title, so literally you guys already know what I'm gonna talk about, but it's more to it than that. Sorry, I can't even English. I can never English. I always mix up my words when they matter the most. But really, what I wanted to talk to you guys about was, the title suggests, I applied for my very first job. And I'm terrified because, as you guys have known, if you're a long-time viewer, you may have heard me mention on the stream before that I have really bad anxiety. And I tried to apply for what's called SSI, Social Security Income. And basically it's where the government pays you a flat amount of money one time every month for the rest of your life, or until you're disabled, or not disabled anymore, if your disability is temporary. Well, SSI has Social Security has determined that I am not disabled enough to get it. I have applied multiple times and even reapplied and been denied all 4 times. If I really want to continue through with it, I would have to get a lawyer and fight for probably like 2 years. And it's going to take a long time, and in the meantime, my family is struggling to pay our bills, and I have no money to spend on anything that I want or need. Like, I get my needs, obviously. My mom and stepdad pay for my needs. But I'm a burden to my family because I am almost 21 years old. In May, I will be 21. And they pay for everything for me, pretty much. The majority of it. I make a tiny little bit of money from my YouTube, like $8 a month. But that doesn't really do shit. They pay for almost everything for me. My clothes, my food, etc., etc. And I can do nothing to help. And if I were to fight for my SSI, it would take a lot of time. And even if I got a lawyer, it wouldn't be confirmed that they would be able to help me. Because as hard as it is for me to say this, I don't know if my anxiety is stopping me completely from working as much as I think it is. Anxiety is a tricky disability because it's in your mind. It is very hard to fight something that is in your own mind. Like, say you have a disability where your leg doesn't work right. That's physical. Physical therapy, maybe some surgeries, whatever. I'm just using it as an example. Eventually, you can probably get better. But anxiety is literally in your own fucking well-being, your own mind, and it's very hard to fight. When you get anxious, you get worried that you're going to get some sort of... For me, okay, when I have anxiety, for me, it's nausea, weakness, cold chills. And when I start feeling anxious, that makes me more anxious. Because if I start feeling anxious, I'm like, oh shit, I'm starting to feel anxious, which makes me even more anxious, and then it just completely spirals out of control. And that's what sucks the most about anxiety. But the thing is, I don't know if my anxiety is bad enough to keep me from working. I think this whole time, I just didn't want to work because I'm scared to. But not only am I on Zoloft now, which is a medicine that I take once a day, every day. I've been on it for about 2 months now, which is helping. It's stabilized my mood more, and it has severely reduced my anxiety. So not only am I taking that, but I'm feeling more confident about myself. But I'm also realizing I don't think SSI is a future for me. Not only is it going to be a pain in the ass to get it, to earn it, but it's not a lot of money. It's $700 currently right now. It goes up or down depending on the cost of living. Right now it'd be $750 USD a month. I would have to give my mom $300. That's what she said she would want for rent, which would leave me $350 to spend on all my needs. And technically once, you're not really supposed to spend government money on once, but everybody pretty much does it. But that's what I would have extra, $350 to spend on anything I wanted. Let's take that number for an example. Say $350 is for my needs and wants. So I would have to start not buying all my food. My mom said she'd still feed me, but I don't want to make this video run out too long, so let's just try to shorten it down. Say I wanted to spend $50 on it for special foods that I wanted for myself that she won't buy me, and maybe $50 of it for hygiene stuff and clothes or something. Let's just say that, for example, and that would leave me with $250. I want to build an epic computer. This is my list I have together right now, which is probably going to change. I'm always changing things on here, wanting different things. But as of right now, with this computer costing what it is, this is the graphics card is completely inflated. These normally only go for like $800, so we can take about $400 off the price, because once this price stabilizes, take about $400 off. So this is about a $2,900 computer, and I want to eventually build this and have a really good computer. If I had $250 extra a month that I put to the side, which again, like I told you guys, you're not actually supposed to do that. If SSI catches, or Social Security catches that you have extra money left over after your bills and stuff are paid, they'll take it from you. They'll make you give it to them, because they're only supposed to pay you exactly what you need to take care of yourself, and you're not even supposed to spend it on your wants. But I'm probably not getting SSI, and that's why I'm coming clean and telling you guys all this stuff, because I don't care. I'm not going to fight for it anymore. I give up. I'm just going to try to work. If I can't do it, then maybe I'll go back and try to apply again. But I think with enough confidence and support from my family, I think I might be able to work. I may not be able to do social things like being a cashier, but I might be able to do other stuff such as like custodian. It's not like the most pleasant thing ever being a janitor for the rest of your fucking life, but it makes money. My point though is, say I did take that $250 a month and I put it to the side. 250 times 12, I think I'm too tired to do math. It's, as you guys see, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm too tired to do math, so laugh at me, but I'm gonna use a calculator. $3,000 a year. It would literally take me a year, maybe more, depending on if I actually had $250 a month or not. I may not. I may need to spend more on bills depending on, you know, what happens, or maybe I need to buy something else. Maybe the car breaks down and I need to put extra money into it, whatever. Point being, it'd take me a year or a little bit more to build my dream computer. That would take forever. And by the time I would have enough money for this new computer, even new computer parts would come out. There's new ones coming out every year. So my whole point of me telling you guys this is, Social Security is not a livable, it's not really a good life choice. And I know I'm telling you guys this, most of you don't really care, because most of you are young. I know my audience is pretty young, and all of you guys are in school, and you guys probably aren't dealing with anxiety to the extent that I am, and you'll probably never deal with Social Security, but maybe you have a parent that's on it, or maybe you know a family member that's on it or something. It's not a pleasant future. My sister's on it, my mom is on it, my stepdad is on it, and I was trying to get on it, but it's not something you want. You might think it sounds great. You get free money every month from the government to do whatever you want with, but it's not that simple. And that's what I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be simple to get. I thought it would be easy to have, but it's not. And even once you get it, if you get it, they still will completely hound you. Like every year they send you a letter saying that you need to check back in with them to see if you're still disabled, and they send you through the ringer doing all the tests again to make sure you're still disabled, because they're not just gonna say, okay, here's money for life, and just give you $750 for the rest of your life. It doesn't work that way. They gotta make sure you're still disabled. Do you still need the money, etc., etc. I'm gonna try to cut this a little bit shorter because we're already running on the 9.5 minute mark. For the rest of the video, all I wanted to talk about was what the job was I applied for, because this whole time I've been telling you guys about Social Security and all that, and what I was going to do with my life if I got it. But now I'm going to tell you what the job was I applied for and why I'm still so terrified about it. I applied at Planet Fitness to be an overnight cleaner because I figured I'm not good, because of my anxiety, I'm not good with people. I'm not good with social. I can do the whole streaming aspect. I don't get very anxious when I stream. And that's another thing that's kind of hard to tell Social Security, because they think that I have anxiety, which I do. But it's more so in person. Online, I'm alright. But I had to lie and tell them I'm not anyway. I told them I don't play video games online or anything, because they're not going to be like, oh, well, maybe you could just get an online job then, which they would do. They'd be like, oh, so you're okay online, well, you can just get like a phone call job or something. But I'm not good at social stuff in front of people, so what I went ahead and did was applied for something like cleaning, because, you know, cleaning, you probably don't have to interact with many people. Somebody might talk to you or say hi or something, or ask you for a hand in doing something, and of course you got to talk to your boss and employees and stuff. But for the most part, it should just be me doing my own thing. I go clean shit, go home, go back the next day, clean more shit, go home, do it over again. It's probably going to be more complex than that. I might have to do a couple other tasks, but for the most part, it seems like it should be pretty easy. Now, by easy, I don't mean like that the work is going to be easy. I'm going to be on my feet pretty much the whole time, besides the, you know, the one break they'll give you or whatever. And I'm not good at being on my feet because I'm on my ass most of the time sitting in my computer chair, so I got to train my feet to be active again. But my whole point is it's not going to be as socially hard as it would be if I were to, like, say, go to McDonald's and be like a cashier. I don't think I can do the whole face-to-face talking to people thing because of my anxiety. And I'm not great at speed counting money either. Like, I can count money, but I don't think I can count it really fast. So, I think that pretty much wraps it up for this video, guys. That's really all I wanted to talk about, I think. I'm going to list this computer in the description if you guys want to check it out. But this is basically not really my dream computer. My dream computer would be better than this, but it's very close to it. It's something that's very good and very nice, but also very expensive, but not quite top of the line. But I'll just link it in the description if you guys want to check it out. This thing is pretty cool. If you guys want a full video on it, me explaining to you what all the parts are and stuff, if you guys ever want more computer videos, let me know, because I know that some of my audience has started to convert to PC from console gaming. PC's great, so if you guys ever want to talk PC stuff, let me know. But real quick, I just want to mention, so where's the future of the channel gonna go then? If I get the job that I applied for and I start working minimum wage, maybe 40 hours a week, that's full-time, I should be bringing home about $1,500 a month. I give my mom the $300 for rent that we discussed. I've got $1,200 extra to do whatever I want with. That means I could have the money for my computer within 3 months. And that means that I could build my dream computer in a fraction of the time. And not only will I have it built quicker, but I'll feel more accomplished that I earned the money because I worked for it. I went out every day and worked my ass off to get the money to build the computer, so buying it will feel more justified and more honorable, and I'll feel like I actually deserve the computer. Whereas if I were to buy it with government money, not only would I feel guilty, but if anybody found out and reported me for it, I could get in trouble. But I think it's going to be really hard for me, but I think I can do this. I think that if I can get over my fear, I can do it. It's going to be hard for me, but I really think if I put my mind to it and try my best that I can get past this. And I know that God will help me get past it as well. And, you know, that brings a little bit of religion into it. I know that a lot of my viewers aren't religious, but those of you who are can respect that. And I really think that I can get this done. I think I can get past my fear, and if I can work like the first week or two, once I get into the motion of what it's like to have a job, I think my fear will start to go away, and I'll start to realize it's not that big of a deal. And then I'll be a working man for the rest of my life, being a slave to a boss who's probably going to be an asshole to me. Maybe not, hopefully not, we don't know. I don't know. I don't even know who my boss would be yet. I've been to my Planet Fitness a couple times, but I don't know all the managers or anything. But yeah, that's it for this video though, guys. I literally said I was going to cut it short at like 9 minutes, and we're already like 15 minutes in. So I'm sorry for that. I know I do that a lot. I say that I want to keep videos short, and then I just keep talking. But that's because I like to talk and get things off my chest, and, you know, just talk to my audience and, you know, connect with you guys one-on-one. And now you know a lot about me that you probably didn't know. I told you guys a lot about my situation and, you know, how my life is, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So, you know, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for still supporting me after all this time. I know that I haven't been active a lot, but I wanna get back at it, guys. I do. I wanna go and get a job, save up some money, and build the best fucking computer money can buy, and get back to daily streaming for you guys. Obviously, if I have a job, I have no idea what the stream schedule would be like, no idea when I'd be streaming, how long I'd be streaming, or anything like that. I would have to obviously find out what my schedule would be like first and find all that stuff out. But I feel like this is going to be a good change for me, and it might actually improve my mood too. I may not have a big mood change at first. I might be a little bit, you know, off balance because I'm not used to working. It might be hard on my body at first because, you know, I'm a fat ass that sits in his chair all day, but it's going to be hard getting back on my feet. But once my body gets used to it, I think it'll be pretty good for me. And then that might improve my mood, because when you exercise and you know, get on your feet and stuff more, and your brain releases endorphins that improve your mood. And I can vouch for that, because when me and my family signed up for the gym, the first 2 days we went, I did some cardio, and when I was done, I felt really good. I couldn't really explain it. I felt good. I didn't feel sluggish and tired. I felt kind of empowered and excited. So hopefully, you know, working will feel the same reason. It should boost my confidence. You know, I won't feel like a sack of shit anymore who's bringing his family down. I'll have money and be able to do things, and it'd be nice to get back to streaming for you guys, because I miss it. I love streaming. I love interacting with my audience. These videos just aren't the same, you know? I'm staring at a fucking web page on my computer, talking into my microphone, and obviously I know somebody somewhere in the world is going to listen to this video eventually, but it'd be so much more different if I were live. It'd be so nice to just one-on-one talk to an audience. But yeah, I'm going to shut up now, because I keep saying, oh, I'm going to keep the video short, and I keep going on and on and on. So I'm going to shut up right now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.